The predecessors to the Hero app. Let's talk about it. What's going on, people? So, I wanted to hop on today and kind of give y'all a glimpse of maybe what Hero is going to look like in the future. I don't think everything that comes from the Kolex app. So, the Kolex app is kind of like the predecessor to the Hero app. This is kind of where they started and they transitioned from esports to the comic book realm. And I kind of wanted to go through and kind of take a look at it. It's going to be, I, I looked at it a little bit, but I didn't explore it in deep. So let's see if we can go through and kind of like explore it together. All right. All right. So this is the opening. As you guys see, it's it's pretty much HRO 2.0. Sorry, 1.0, and the Hero app is kind of like the 2.0 version. So let's start off with the first thing that you see. You see this free spin button. So this free spin is gonna bring up kind of like a wheel, and you're gonna be able to get certain prizes from that. So they were in spaces one time, and I'm not sure if this free spin button is gonna see. I got 2,500 silver coins, and of course you see you got your daily rewards here, just like you do on the HRO app, and you get coins for that. So we haven't really seen what our daily logins and stuff like that is gonna do in the HRO app. And you see right here, you can get another free spin for 1,000. I'm thinking this is the silver coins, but I did it before and I didn't see any subtraction. Oh, there we go. So you get more spins with these silver coins where you get chances to get like packs and stuff like that. So I just won a card. That was my first time actually get anything. No, I'm lying. I think I got a kind of like a pack before. So you can spend your silver coins on these spins to get different things. So let's see if we can do another one. Let's see if we're lucky twice. Let's see if we have stream of luck, you know? Oh, I got another card. All right. That's kind of cool. All right. So let's take another look at some different things. So I think this is the homepage which we're on right now. All right. And it looks like they have um one that's out now. Let's see if we can view this. Are we able to purchase it? Okay, that looks like it took you back to the spin screen. You see, I have a pack right here. I'm gonna open that on stream. So what they are based on is, I guess I should start with this. They are based on PUBG. So these are the cards that you're seeing right now are people that do PUBG and Counter Strike Go. So PUBG and Counter Strike Go are like third persons and kind of like first person shooters. They were out before we had like Halo and everything like that. I want to say that Counter Strike, the first Counter Strike, came out in 1999, if I'm correct. Correct me in the comments if I don't have the year right, but I'm pretty certain it was 1999, and they are esports player. So it's kind of like how we collect basketball, football, and baseball cards. Well, more basketball and baseball cards. These are the stars of these esports league in terms of Counter Strike and in terms of PUBG. They actually have a little bit of a gamification as well. So if you look at here where it says Epic Rush Game, there's no gameplay of it yet. I tried clicking on this before, and it didn't work. But this is kind of where you collect cards, and there's a little bit of a gamification here. In order to play the collection, you need to build at least one roster using the cards in your collection. Each roster will have to stay under the salary cap of 45,000. Would player costing more or less dependent on their overall stat rating. This means you will need to make trade decisions to maximize your team's rating, stats, and bonuses. So pick wisely. So it's kind of like building, a NBA or football team. You can have a salary cap, which your players can only make a certain amount of money, and you have to stay under these salary caps. And you use these games to you use these cards to play this game. So, and then also it's kind of cool too because you can increase your team's stats via chemistry bonus. Your players will have chemistry if they've played on the same team together or they're from the same country. Try to build your team to take advantage of the bonuses so you can increase your odds of winning against the opponent. So it's kind of cool. So the depending on the player cards that you have, you can get stat bonuses if they're on the same team or if they're from the same country. So imagine that they do something like this with HRO. I think that's going to keep a lot of people on the app more, have a lot more app retention. So this is really really big for HRO. So imagine like you have right now we're doing the Batman collection. Imagine that you have villains from the same Batman universe, and then you have villains from Superman universe or villains from the Arrowverse or anything like that. And you could combine those villains or those superheroes because they've worked together in the past, or maybe if they've started in the same comic book or they were in or they were on a team together, or even if you think about it, that you have cards from Superman and you have cards from Batman and you're trying to put together a team, they may not have the same chemistry together, and you may want to do some trades here and there. So like you wasn't here for the first season, and you want to build a Batman team because you have like a Batman mythic card, which is worth a lot of points. And maybe that's where the point system comes in. Maybe it's not just to top the leaderboards, but those points can translate to power. I never thought about that, but that's a good thing. Those points from the hero cards can translate to power, and we can have kind of like a card game with that. I was wondering how they were going to bring in stats, but it was right in front of our face the whole time. The the each card has a power scaling, which gives you points on the leaderboard, but those can transition to points in a game. So that's kind of cool. That this just brought light to something. You have the pack section, of course, where you're able to buy packs, and it looks like the packs are sold out already, of course. And then you have the trade, which is similar to how the HRO system is as well. The marketplace, which is similar. So you can see all these cards here, and it looks like, well, it is that they use these coins to purchase these cards as well. So I don't know the teams like that, but you can kind of see it looks like they have the individual teams' logos on the right side of the card. So yeah, it's easy for you to figure out what team is what. This looks like kind of like a different card here. Let's see if we can bring this up. Okay. All right, and you can see it's very similar to the HRO app, and this is where the origins of the HRO app actually comes from as well. Of course, they have their leaderboards, and funny thing, I know someone was mentioning it before. A lot of the players that play this card game, or that plays that's part of the Kolex app, have transferred to HRO. So that's kind of cool to see, you know and crafting. So I don't know what this crafting section is all about, and there's nothing to see here. Maybe you're able. So if we think about how high these cards are, right, in HRO, if we're getting a crafting system, maybe you could put multiple cards together to form like a bigger card. So like you have like 50,000 of Action Comics #1. Maybe you can combine all these Action Comics #1 and maybe get an Action Comic #1 comic book. You never know. Maybe there's a certain amount of pages that you need to put in. So that's kind of interesting, to see where crafting is. I'm new to the app. If it does something else and you're part of this community, please let me know down in the comments. Okay, I'm just trying to go through right now. And then here you have, you see you have your access to Immutable and everything like that. And the prize wheel. So the prize wheel, this looks like everything that you can get for your spin. And this is my spin history. So you saw I just got the 2 cards right now online. And then I got 2,500, 1,000, 500, and I got a purple pack as well. So that's kind of cool. All right, so we're not gonna make this too long. Let's see if we can go to this pack. That's the purple pack that I got on the spin, and let's open it. Let's do an opening. I kind of like how they changed up the HRO one. So I don't know who any of these cards are, So, Nexa, I guess that's how you say his name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering in your favorite card players' names and everything like that. Jax, Mezzi. Oh, is that Mezzi? Kind of like, okay. So now I have 40 points in total, which is kind of cool, so it's kind of cool. All right, let's see if we can get back, close. All right, I got a couple more spins, so let's buy a few more spins. Maybe we can get some stuff while I'm here, maybe you could get another pack to open or something like that. So this is what usually I get. I get more whatchamacallit. So it looks like you can. I'm gonna try a couple more times. I think the spin mechanic is kind of fun, but based upon what they said in while they were in spaces, is that they feel like the spin kind of devalues the cards when they took a look at it on this app. So I don't know if that still rings true or they're gonna put it in, but maybe they can put in some sort of other mechanic. Because I think I would just sit here and spin and spin. I'm not gonna continue the spins, but what did we get? Did we get another card? Creambo? All right, I'm just butchering these names, so I'm gonna stop spinning right now. All right. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this app. Let me know if you're going to check it out. So it looks like it's easy to get into. Like, subscribe, and all that jive. And I'm out of here. Peace.